Hey, welcome to A-Aron Reacts and welcome back, Angels. We got something special in store for you, and if you're here for the first time, we are reacting to Angelina Jordan, who is the phenom, who is just incredible. And this is at the early age of 10. I'm a jazz musician and salsa dancer, so I feel music in every way, from rhythm, harmony, melody, lyrics, and rhythm, visuals, everything. And so every reaction is an experience, and I'm certain this will be no different. This is a part of a continuation of the mini saga as a mega request from Jim Rowe. This will be the final one in that. So thank you again, Jim, and I hope that you got the value out of this. To go back to her early years. And this is Angelina Jordan at the age of 10. And we're doing a double here. We're doing a rehearsal for the performance with the Oppegard. Is that correct? Why didn't I have this ready? Oppegard. And then also the actual performance with them. And this is early January 8th, 2017. So she's about to be 11. This is literally 2 days away from her turning 11. Well, at least the performance is. So we're going to start with the rehearsal. And just a note for you angels that are participating in the quest, the angel quest, and if you have no idea what I'm talking about, you're going to have to go back 2 videos because I'm not going to keep explaining in each one, but we're on a little bit of a journey here. Do not, for those of you participating, do not comment on this one. There's going to be another angel clue here. Don't comment what it is. Start to piecemeal these together. And note that as I'm recording this, I have not seen any comments or any feedback from the last couple videos I've done. I've done these all back to back. You can see I'm wearing the same shirt. So let's get right to this. This is a rehearsal. Age 10, almost 11, going on 11. What a difference a day makes. Angelina Jordan with Oppegard. Let's get to it.
Okay.
This is a group I really didn't like much. Yeah, they were doing Feeling Good, which was not really the right orchestra for it, right?
Okay.
This is actually good for, I think this will be good.
What a difference a day makes.
Maybe I'm wrong. The problem is, this is a jazz song and it needs to swing. And they're literally, like it's even right on the beat and it needs to swing. And they do not have that feeling. And I feel like already right out of the gate, she's not swinging as much as she normally does, but she's not going to just completely change who she is. So she tries to meet them in the middle. I think she's probably a little bit shocked with that intro here. Maybe she's worked with them already for Feeling Good or whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
It does not have the feel. That was good.
A difference a day makes.
Okay, not bad.
24 little hours.
And you've probably already lit me a new fire. Because again, I haven't seen it yet. But I realized as soon as I finished up recording the other one, actually, maybe I will have already in the editing when you've seen it, added something to the fact. But I realized, you know, of course she had been doing the fry at the early age. And we see that very strong here. And now I'm recalling like, oh yeah, definitely. I don't even know why I commented. You know, I brain fart, whatever. But we see it really strong here at the very beginning.
What a difference a day makes.
Oh, beautiful.
24 little hours brought the sun and the flowers where they used to be rain. My yesterday was blue. Today I'm a part of you. My lonely nights are
gonna hear that again. I'm guessing Mary, her camera has a directional mic, and so you can actually hear Angelina less when she's panning, and it becomes a little hard to hear. So I wanted to hear a second time there, but you know, she just sounds fantastic.
And the difference is
I think we got some tuning problems with the trumpets there. They're not completely in tune. Yeah. Ugh. Oh man, that's tough. I'm sorry, but I was just gonna say it. They sound like a bunch of amateurs at this point. That sounds good. The lead sounds good.
Today I'm a part of you. My long nights are broken. Since you said you were mine, Lord, what a difference a day makes.
I feel like she stayed in the upper register there, where you heard more of a Lord. Here she took it, Lord. Right? So, like, she's changing that up a little bit. And I don't recall if that existed before. It certainly wasn't in the other performance. Or at least you could, maybe it was in soul and you couldn't really hear it well.
Lord, what a difference a day makes.
Okay, so she started in the chest voice and literally moved it through the line. That was just stunning. I remember thinking the same thing as Soul, and I don't recall what I thought about it when I reacted to Kongsberg. But it felt like she's not belting here. Like, she's not belting that moment of bliss like she had done in the 8-year-old version. She's reserved. She's taken it down, and I don't know why that is. She's changed it up, but that was one of the most magical moments for me. She sets it up. It's coming. And then it just kind of fizzles away. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe she's trying to save her chops, or she felt it's a different version. I don't know. But I definitely like the other version.
Is you.
Kind of like the harmon mute there at the end with the trumpets. came in. I don't like the timing of the arrangement, but she really once again channeled her Dinah Washington in the very ending of that, in a strong way, right? There's certain sections where you feel like maybe it's a little bit more rehearsed, and you definitely get that here.
And the difference is you.
Okay, I thought so. Again, look, guys, most of you want to hear these small little things, right? I thought the first time I heard that she had a little bit of an intonation problem where she and I noticed because I was noticing how beautiful her vibrato was, but she comes slightly down in the pitch towards the end and the back up. I'm not going to rewind it. You can check it out yourself, but it's so subtle and it doesn't even matter. It's a performance, whatever. It just doesn't matter. All right, so let's get to the performance with this group and her with Oppegard as well. So here we go. Yes, they improved it. Instead of ba-da-da-da, you hear ba-da-da-da-da. Like it has that flow, even though rhythmically I feel like they still aren't quite capturing the essence. It's a huge improvement. So kudos to either the director, those musicians, or whatever they did. It's an improvement over the rehearsal. That's for dang sure in terms of feeling. It's more staccato on the second note. It feels more jazzy. A little bit more accent. Still not quite there, yeah.
What a difference a day made.
Much better sound quality, of course, for the live.
Little hours.
Yeah, the balance is great.
Brought the sun and a flower.
Oh.
Where they used to rain. My yesterday was blue deep.
I'm sure it's the angle. 100% it's got to be. With her standing and them sitting. But it feels like she's grown from the rehearsal to this. That's what I keep seeing is she's just growing so fast here. Yeah, and I know I commented on this, or I think I did, at one of her performances, What a Difference a Day Makes. I don't recall which one. I don't think it was the 8-year-old outside version. But when she slides into that vibrato, like immediate vibrato, just so controlled, we're seeing an even further refinement here, I feel like.
Brought the sun and a flower.
Oh, beautiful.
My yesterday was blue deep. Today I'm a beauty. My lonely nights are fruity. Since you said you were mine.
Gosh, that vibrato. She slowly introduced it, pulled back, and then full on.
Since you said you were mine.
Oh.
Lord, what a difference a day.
Look at her glowing.
There's a rainbow before me. Skies above can't be stormy. Since that moment of
I like that arrangement, right? You hear the walking lower brass, with a descending scale here.
What a difference a day made, and the difference is.
Look at the swagger in her, and she's doing a little this, just subtle. But if you pay attention, she's got some swagger in her singing here.
What a difference a day made.
Right here.
And the difference is
That is a big improvement over the rehearsal, but come on, horns. You've got this little, solo section, and they're not completely in sync. And then I think there's one of them that's out of tune a little bit. And it's much better, but it's still not strong. It's just not strong. I think their lead player is good. That was bad right there.
my yesterday was blue jeans. Today I'm a part of beauty.
Beautiful, Angelina.
Lonely nights are fruity. Since you said you were mine, Lord, what a difference a day made. This rainbow before me, skies above can be stormy. Since that moment of bliss, that kiss, it's heaven when you find romance on your menu. What a difference a day made, and the difference is you.
She did not have intonation problems on that one. I think her vibrato wasn't as controlled as it was in the rehearsal towards the end. At the beginning, it was perfect. And it kind of died a little bit because I think she probably heard it. I'm guessing she probably heard her intonation on the first one, right? And someone asked me very early on, spell out these things. Intonation, right? How in tune are you with each other? And there's a note that exists that is perfect, right? And if you're sharp, you're above it, and you're flat, you're below it, right? So you can actually sing in tune, right? Or you could sing slightly off and it doesn't match everybody and it sounds off, right? So that's what I mean by intonation, is maintaining that, right? And so she did come a little bit flat in the rehearsal and then back up. And again, almost not noticeable. So it was very subtle. She did not do that here, but it felt like she kind of let it fade a little bit and maybe lost slight bit of control on that vibrato towards the end, but at the beginning it was incredibly controlled. So, after a long performance and, maybe mentally knowing she had an imperfection there, she just, said, screw it, I'm gonna do good here. Or maybe it was an actual choice to change that vibrato. I'm not quite sure, but in any case, what a fantastic performance. I was expecting this to be a complete and total disaster from the band, guys. I'm not going to lie, from that rehearsal. And it wasn't. It was definitely an improvement. Was it fantastic? No. It was, I still don't feel like they're capturing the essence of that song, if I'm being completely frank. There were some areas where I do like the arrangement. But and the interpretation, there were some good moments. There certainly was a huge improvement over the rehearsal. But still not quite there. So, but she sounded fantastic and the balance was really good on this. So she didn't get overpowered by the band and she didn't overpower them. So you could hear her clearly. And of course, she's stunning. And I do feel like she continues to grow and refine. I don't know that I noticed a huge improvement or change from earlier. I think it was about 6 months. From the prior Kongsberg Jazz Festival. So yeah, she's just about to be 11 here. And yeah, actually, now that I think about it, you know, maybe I didn't notice in the rehearsal, but I'm noticing from her standing in the Kongsberg Festival that, you know, let me know. Did she have a growth spurt around this time? Because she definitely feels taller here than in Kongsberg. And if so, now it makes sense why I thought she looked taller, because maybe she actually is. And just the angle and everything, I just didn't notice at the rehearsal. But in any case, thank you much. Please subscribe to this channel. Consider joining us over at a-aronranks.com/angels. Once again, thank you much, Jim Rowe. This will wrap up that request. Thank you all, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.